I think we're back. We're going to find out. We're also going to figure out if I can't get that scoreboard back up and running. Anyways, everybody, sorry about that. My poor little laptop here overheated. In the meantime, El Dente has picked up lead jammer for the Bangers. Their score is now 10 to 1-12 for the Kilmores. I have to peer over the wooden wall here at Quincy Hall. You can kind of see the score in the background there. Yeah, it is 112 to 10. It'll be two more for El Dente and the Bangers, so that'll be 12 to 112. Do apologize for the stream taking a nosedive. Again, that is my poor overworked laptop. We will attempt to get that well underway here before too very long. In the meantime, what we're going to do is see if we can't get that scoreboard back. Oops, that's not right. That's HEP, 192. Nope. Now we're going to discard that and try that again. All right. So it's still 112 to 12. Bangers have 12. That'd be me. Yeah. Yeah, because the stream deck, the laptop fell over. Yeah. It should be okay now, though.
Okay.
I hope. What's Tom Nook doing there?
I don't know.
All right. Okay. Hopefully we're back. It says we've got 4 of you back here. We've got scoreless jam there for the Kilmores, so they're still at 112 to 12. And let's see what I can do about this scoreboard situation. All right, so the scoreboard's not coming back up, and I'm not going to do a whole lot of troubleshooting on it right now. But what I can tell you is that that'll be Salty Maud out for lead jammer for the Kilmores, and here comes Zooks. Got a quick star pass and is only about a third of the track behind Salty Maud. Salty Maud able to do a patented spin move on the inside there. Telling Power Trip that they are indeed calling it. And away we go. So that'll be the Bangers at 116 and the Kilmores at 12. Again, you can kind of see the scoreboard on the top left-hand corner of your screen. Do apologize once again for the mishap of my laptop taking a nosedive. Here comes Sailor Doom for the Bangers and 906 for 906 Sasbury for the Kilmores. Juking to the inside and going back to the outside is Sailor Doom. Sasbury not having as much luck as Sailor Doom. However, as I say that, out goes Sasbury for not lead jammer status and only about a third of the track behind. Approaching the back of the pack at speed are both jammers. Sailor Doom calling it off after picking up how many points? We will very soon see. We have a blocker going to the penalty box. That'll be Super Hut for the Bangers. 3 points being put up in the sky there by Power Trip. That'll be for the Kilmores. We have a timeout being called by the Bangers. Good time to mention more of our sponsors as our stream hasn't fallen over again. So, you know, knock on wood, everybody. Who are we at here? We got Quincy Hall. That's where we're at right now. Quincy Hall is offering a $1,000 discount off any remaining 2025 dates for any type of events. Please ask a staff member on how to find out more or check us out on QuincyHallMN.com for more info on what events here look like. You're looking at one right now. They typically host like weddings and like, you know, corporate events and that sort of stuff. We are the first and, as far as I know, only sporting event to have taken place inside of Quincy Hall underneath the Crave management. So thanks to Quincy Hall for hosting us and making sure that we are comfy and well taken care of. And I know that we are at least in a pretty cozy spot. Yep, we got some random YouTubes happening on one of our displays, which is fine. This is not your whistle. Patty Nahr is just really excited to get going. 5 seconds happening. We got Patty Nahr versus Buzzkill. Buzzkill for the Kilmores, and getting through the pack pretty quickly there is Buzzkill, being stopped by Rude Barb, and once again, frequent blocking in the front culprit is A Girl Has No Name. Star hat is off for Patty Nahr, looking for A Girl Has No Name, wearing the stripe. The pivot is the only skater on the track that the star pass is allowed to happen to. Ooh, big hit there by, well, both of those skaters. We've got A Girl Has No Name trying to block. Oh, and Buzz takes a dive and takes out A Girl Has No Name. There's no penalty being called. It was a normal skating motion for both of those skaters. And we've got a blocking duo there of Aerial Assault and A Girl Has No Name. Meanwhile, at the back of the pack, we have Patty Nahr trying to get around Red Panda, Red Hot Toddy, Traffic Jam, and Nymphadora Box. They're going to call it off. 4 points being picked up by the Kilmores, and no more for the Bangers. The score is 123-14. Somebody's yelling at me. The score is over here. I'm trying to get the scoreboard back on the stream. I do apologize for all of the issues that we're running across here. It looks like that says we're not connected to whatever's going on there, but we'll be okay. All right. 123 for the Bangers, 123 for the Kilmores and 14 for the Bangers. Out goes Face Melter for a very quick lead jammer status. And Zooks once again trying to get through a wall of Kilmores. Approaching the back of the pack is Face Melter. In some pretty good shape there, being performed by the Bangers, able to keep at least an easy path out of the reach of the Kilmores. We've got a penalty being called upon. Drum roll, please. That'll be Sailor Doom going to the litter box. And it's called off. So 4 more points for the Kilmores and no more points for the Bangers. There is a team timeout there being called by the Kilmores, and it's a good time to talk about West End Chiropractic. Dr. Dana Harrington of West End Chiropractic and Wellness is the official chiropractor of the North Star Roller Derby League. Dr. Harrington, or Doc Bones as they call her, has helped the whole team perform at their optimal level for at least 10 years. I remember Doc Bones being on the league when my partner, Pop Roxy, joined the league about 11, 12 years ago or so, and she was out there cracking backs behind bleachers and making sure that everybody's aligned and well. There's the scoreboard stuff is happening. I think. One moment. Scoreboard okay? It's live. Coli was flapping at you. I don't know why. This is not your whistle being called. And we've got Sasbury for the Kilmores and El Dente for the Bangers. 5 seconds is called. Another jam is underway. It's a little jammer on jammer action. Sasbury knocking El Dente out of bounds. El Dente's like, I don't have to go backwards. They're not going to call a penalty on me. So this might just be a little breather for both teams. Good time to talk about some more sponsors. True North Roofing. If you're looking to update or upgrade your roofing or siding, True North Roofing has you covered. Locally owned, licensed, and insured, their craftspeople are dedicated to providing excellent care and service for Twin Cities homeowners. And Sasbury is out for lead jammer status. El Dente able to absorb the hit just barely from Red Panda. They both went out of bounds. So that's a no pass, no penalty, and El Dente is going to go all the way back to the back of the pack anyway. Probably not able to hear the communications. Little stop and go, and more stopping there from Sasbury. It looks like hit a pothole or something perhaps on that second straightaway. Second skater I've seen fall down inexplicably on that spot, so we're going to get the track maintenance crew out there, find out what's going on. El Dente approaching the back of the pack at speed. Sasbury has not called it off yet. El Dente trying to duck around on the outside, not quite able to make it, and Traffic Jam will recycle them all the way to the back. Well, 20 feet behind the main pack, and El Dente able to squirm her way through and finds the shoulder once again of Red Panda. El Dente is going to have to go back to the drawing board. Sass is attempting to get around the wall of bangers, unable to, but calling it off anyway as El Dente was threatening some points. And yeah, El Dente picked up 3 more for the bangers. That'll bring their point total up to 17 and 135 for the Kilmores. Once again, do apologize for the technical difficulties that we had. Next time I will bring a laptop cooler or perhaps a tub full of ice and waterproof the streaming laptop. Here we've got Natural Disaster for the Bangers and Salty Mud for the Kilmores. Natural Disaster not exactly sure of what was happening there, but Salty Mud knows to go to that outside line and able to pick up that lead jammer status for Natural Disaster. Natural Disaster plowing her way through the wall of Kilmores, trying to stay in bounds, just barely doing. And calling it off is Salty Mod, picking up 4 points and holding Natural Disaster scoreless. Zooks once again jamming for the Bangers. And approaching the jammer line for the Kilmores is Faye Smelter. Laptop still up and running for now. Can't quite fry an egg on it, but getting pretty close to sous vide temps. Zook's trying to make her way through the pack, as is Faye Smelter. A little offense there being played by the Kilmores. A penalty is being called. I'm going to wager it's a, yep, it is a forearm, and that'll be on Zooks, and away Zooks goes, and here comes Faye Smelter on a power jam for the Kilmores. Whistle blast is blown, and that'll be Faye Smelter committing a track cut penalty, freeing Zooks. We can't have 2 jammers in the box for too long, so away they will go. And Zooks is going to try to pick up some points. Oh, scooting just on the inside line there, not quite able to get around Hot Toddy is Zooks. We've got a little bit of a fight here on the outside line, not quite able to get through is Zooks, and being stopped by Sasbury, trying to shove her to the out, as far as it'll go, to the out of play. Penalty attempting to be drawn. Zooks picking up that not lead jammer. Neither jammer is lead jammer, so this is going to go the full 2 minutes. Looks like we have just over a minute left in this jam. Peering over the side, yes, 56 seconds left. We have a cut being called on number 711. That is Zooks once again. And Faye Smelter has the star in her hand and handing it off to the pivot of Giraffic Jam. Electric Cutie not quite able to knock Giraffic Jam out, so Giraffic Jam is eligible to score points. We've got about 25 seconds left in this jam, and it will come to its natural conclusion. Nobody can call it off because both of those jammers did go to the box. Oh, Giraffic Jam almost able to make it through the pack, but a girl has no name says no. Traffic Jam all the way to the back of the pack. Once again attempting to make it to the outside, and once again running into a girl has no name, but a different story is being written in this particular jam as Giraffic is out for 4 more points, and Zooks is out at speed with a vengeance apparently, trying to get through the pack and trying to pick up some points for the Bangers, and unfortunately not able to beat the buzzer, and the Kilmores once again, or the Bangers once again being held scoreless. So we got 144 for the Kilmores and 17 for the Bangers. Bangers trying to regroup and get some points up on the board here. Nymphadora Bonks is coming back for the Kilmores. And Patty Nar for the Bangers. Bonks getting hit to the outside and recycled to the back. The Bangers are reforming. That'll be Aerial Assault, Sailor Doom, El Dente, and Super Huts. That'll be 3 Fosters for the Bangers on a single line. Patty Nar is up near the pivot line. Nymphadora Bonks is cutting away through the Bangers, able to spy some daylight on the outside, but a couple of 1-2 punches here from the duo of El Dente and Aerial Assault, able to stop the bleeding. Oh, El Dente thought they were going to be clever and try to draw that track cut penalty, but unable to. And rejoins the defense up there at the front against Nymphadora Bonks. Patty Nahr not having a whole lot of success there against Jim Rett. Here comes El Dente committing that immediate direction of play penalty. Not quite able to finesse that spin around. So Patty Nahr is going to be able to stay on her feet and get that lead jammer status. Not lead jammer status. Never mind, they checked and it is still open, so that is Patty Nahr picking up lead jammer status. Oops, and stepping directly to the inbounds instead of that apex hop. We've got a penalty being called on somebody, and that'll be Weird Val heading over to the litter box. I didn't catch what that penalty was, and neither team caught any points. Well, that is the unofficial score for the end of Bout 1 of the evening. That is the Kilmores 144-17 for the Bangers. So a definitive victory here for the Kilmores, and they will come around for their victory lap for some victory high fives. I am trying to get that scoreboard back up and running. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to shut the laptop down here for a second. We will rejoin you all here on the YouTubes in just a short while to make sure that we keep bringing you all that red-hot roller derby action. My name's Owen Money, and we will be right back. Do not change your dial. Just refresh it in approximately 20 minutes, and we will be back with the Violent Friends versus the Deltas. That'll be a little hot color spectrum bout here. Red versus pink. Valentine's Day bout is the other thing that we call that. So, yeah, anyways, we'll be right back. I'm Owen Money, and you will be returning to the YouTube home of North Star Roller Derby in approximately 15 minutes.